Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2, and we're on multiplayer with me dad.
Hi everyone.
And we've got a new little series going, so this is just going to be mine and my dad's little series. So obviously people can join in when they want if they've got the DLC and things like that, but we will just be going anywhere we need to. So is that my job to pick a job then? Is it?
It is, mate. You know the score. I'm no good at all that kind of carry on.
So world job we need.
And nice to be back on and talking to everybody. Gets the year off to a good start.
Want to go through France?
Yeah, I mean I can give you. I tell you, have you got a place that you don't own, or?
Loads.
Just
I was gonna go. There's some IKEA trailers, but I mean I like equipment. Like, what was it? Oh, hang on. There's a boat to Dijon.
Dijon, yeah. Dijon.
Dijon, is it?
Dijon, yeah.
Dijon.
Yeah, Dijon, yeah.
Go there.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there any reason when I press M on my map, me mouse scroll wheel won't work? So I can't, like...
Because it's you?
Probably because it's me, yeah.
Honestly, to be fair, the only reason that would be is you've got your tab open.
I have. That's it. Cheers. Thank you.
You want me to wait for you then before I go and get my job?
I'll follow you first, eh?
Yeah. I'm 18 kilometres to go and pick my job up, so...
Right. I'm following you.
Hey, hello everybody. A few people hopped in there.
Yeah, we'll get pushing on, mate. Lights on, mate.
We're later on, aren't they?
I don't know. I was just reminding you.
Right.
Oh, it's nice to be back out.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, your fourth stream today. That's good going. Oh, it's got a nice sound, this truck.
Yeah, Volvo's nice.
On my number 6 view.
Yeah.
That Scania, I'm going to try that. It was nice. Like I can't.
What? The old one?
I can't even pull your leg about that one.
No, the 143 is a really good truck. Like.
And as you say, it'd be nice to, sort of try listen to a real one. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, they do sound exactly the same. Like.
Yeah, Dad's name's called Neil. So.
Neil Armstrong. You'll not forget it.
No. And no, I'm not. I wasn't on the same pay grade.
No. Definitely not.
Well, I'm following Mark. I've actually got the sack from directions.
Because you're useless at it.
So, yeah, they gave me a final try yesterday, and...
Your dad's in a Volvo, the same as me. There he is, behind us. Oh, he's just run into us.
Sorry.
You alright?
Your truck stopped like hutchies.
Ah.
Sorry, everybody.
You could see you just speeding towards us and you just ran straight at the back of us. I was still moving.
Your truck was coming back towards me.
That's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll keep a bit more distance, mate. That's alright.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just sitting at 60, like, on the limiter, so I'm sitting at 60, and I actually had the outside view of the truck on, or you drove straight at the back of me. It was weird.
It is one of them things where I wish you could have seen my own stream, you know. Of course, everyone can when they look back at it, and
yeah.
Yeah, someone asking how old I am. I think I'm 53.
I'm not
oh,
even...
no, was it?
No.
Yeah, 53.
Aye.
Because Mum's 54 now. Because we had this last year.
Yeah, 52 was mentioned, I think. Or 1. Yeah, I want to shift me. I want to change my shift pattern to a Volvo anyway.
Wait till you get you with a shifter in.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I tell you what, it's a good job when you told me about what damage you couldn't do to your motherboard and that, you know, that was a
Yeah.
I
I know.
oh,
What
why
are
have
you
I gone up
doing?
in the air? I'm in the air.
I know, I can see.
Well, what am I doing? Leave me alone. What is that about?
It's just you. You keep thinking I'm joking when I say it to you, but it is.
I've wrote my truck off. I've wrote my truck off and I haven't even got started.
Oh, so you need to go to a repair place.
I go back to the red spanner.
Everyone must be
Sorry.
following you just thinking, my God, nails out.
Like, can I follow you to the red spanner?
You want to go back to the red spanner?
I'm sorry, but I just have to.
Right, hang on.
I can probably get to the next red spanner on the way. Nance.
No,
What a
no,
nonsense.
we'll just we can go this way and we can go out the other road then. Just follow me.
Oh, jeez, son.
We'll go back to the
You're
Brest
right.
red spanner because then we can pick anyone up that didn't turn up.
Right.
I'm just going to
I
shift.
think that's why
I just
I
need-
messed up, I think.
I've got it set to a Scania 12 and I need to go to a Volvo 12 plus 2 shifter because that's what box I've got in. There we go.
Yeah,
You
I
set
thought
up?
Wilson and...
I thought you said
just
you
to get out
follow
of the
me.
way of everybody. I am, but I just thought I can at least... I can't mess up getting on the open road, surely.
How? Of course you can. It's you.
Well, I could have done, yeah, you're right. But I thought I'll... Yeah, you're right.
I know.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
saying
some
you're
comment,
sure you cannot mess it up, but you definitely can.
Now, on this server, do we have to stop at the red lights?
You should, yes,
no.
but I'm just no. You definitely should, and I will. But I just wanted to get past you.
Yeah, someone chatting about internet on the chat, and I've got good internet now, but Mark struggles a bit, and I think just in general we seem to. Some of the streams can be like that, can't they?
Yeah, it's because your webcam looks terrible, but it's not your fault. It's more my internet.
Oh, yeah, we should have explained that, shouldn't we? For some reason, getting that.
Yeah, I can't get Skype to output the. Normally, what I do with my dad's webcam is I put it through Skype because it's true 1080p, which my dad has got a 1080p webcam. So normally, and now with his new light, his webcam looks stunning. But I couldn't,
Normally.
for some reason, I just couldn't get it to work with OBS. So I've ended up having to just do it through Facebook, which is only 400 by 800 resolution, unfortunately. So.
Yeah, so we apologise for that. You nearly saw me in true 1080p, or 720 or whatever it is.
Yeah, 720, yeah.
Nearly 1020 or whatever it is. I get mixed up. I'm just not even going to go. Can you imagine me being on like a TV program? Be like,
No, someone will be making money out of you, I'll tell you that.
oh, honestly, you couldn't make the script up. Hiya, Thorfinn. Yeah, Thorfinn was in this afternoon chatting to me again, which was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone asking why we don't use Discord. I mean, something we commented on quite a lot.
Well, I mean, we tried. Well, I made a Discord last night and I need to make one for the channel, and I do fully intend on using Discord. But again, I can't output it to OBS for some reason, same as Skype.
Yeah.
So at the moment it's useless.
Yeah. And, you know, we have tried talking, and it's impossible. It's impossible to reach out, talk to Mark. And,
Oh, it's
and
not that.
comment
They're on about. He's on about using
for the
OBS just
video.
for the video.
Ah, that's right. You
Sorry.
did say.
Aye, Discord. Yeah, they're not on about group
Yeah.
talking.
No, I remember now. You said we could have done. We could have tried that. Yeah. Yes, I've got a Fanatic base, Andrew. Yeah, it's been good. I've been really impressed with that Forza 7. I was telling Mark there were some more cars came out, you know, from the latest Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Added a whole range of cars from there.
Ah, are they not already in the big wide one and all that?
These are from the new, you know, the latest Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
These are from them.
Ah.
Oh, they really have done well in my opinion. For, I'd only done £28,000 worth of damage picking the trailer up. I mean, how silly can you get?
My boat must be bigger than this.
You got a bigger boat.
I think so. I can't park next to it. I think the boat must be bigger than this boat. Oh no, I've got a barrier. That's where I'm going wrong. That's a big boat you've got on mine with your little truck.
Do you think that's why I had trouble getting it out?
It's possible.
Come on, can I get
Someone's
it out
saying
of
that
here
you're
without...
lagging, but where are you going? I know it's.
Oh no, I've gone wrong.
It's his camera that's lagging. It's not his game.
Hang on, I've got it, lads. I've got it. Don't look, there's nothing to see here.
Right, lads, external camera time, I think.
Just don't look, and there's absolutely nothing to see.
Oh, he's away.
Whoa.
You're doing a left there, yeah? There's me dad's truck.
Oh, God.
And then we've got a load of trucks in here, so that's me dad away now. Right.
Every trip's a riot. I got it.
Go.
I got it out anyway.
I can just see you disappearing with your boat.
See, when I look at the green dot on the map, it always looks fairly close, but obviously... are we waiting for everybody else to get one out
I
over
think
there?
they're staying there for some reason.
Right, we are right, aren't we?
Going right? No.
Yeah.
No, straight over.
Sorry.
All you had to do was leave the town.
I know, I'm reversing, sorry.
Oh.
Well, I thought it was just right at the roundabout. It is on my sat now.
You'll have picked up a different job to somewhere
I
else.
know, I realise that now. Right, okay.
Are you following us now?
Yeah, sorry to, whoever I reversed into. Please don't tell anyone.
Right,
everyone was
you
thinking
good
that-
now?
Yeah, I am, yeah, sorry.
Do you
It must
remember
be
where
like
we're
what?
going to?
No, I haven't got a clue now. It must be like, well, I'm going to try following him this time and see if he actually does get it right.
Dijon.
Yeah, Dijon.
Yeah,
Dijon.
Dijon, that's where we're going.
Yeah. There was a famous time trial there.
Don't forget to bear right off there.
Oh, right, okay, well.
Where are you?
I'm coming up the slip road now.
Right.
I'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. He'll be coming round the mountain when he comes. She's coming round the mountain. Right. Foot in.
Right, you're limited anyway.
No, that's good.
Oh, that's good, is it?
What do I use for my steering wheel? I've got a Fanatic steering wheel.
V2.
I couldn't tell you what the aftermarket bit is, but it's a Fanatic base that you can just put your aftermarket wheels on. So,
It's not a Fanatic base, it's a hub.
sorry, a hub, yeah, attached to the base. Yeah.
Right, simple answer is he's got a V2 Fanatic Club Sport base, and he's currently running a aftermarket Sparko sort of knockoff wheel rim on
modified.
Yeah, he modified, but it's on a Fanatic hub.
It is. So it is custom.
Neil is great. He's not.
He's nightmare for the Mark. I'm sorry, Mark.
No, you're alright. Neil needs a new sat nav. Oh, yeah, he certainly hasn't changed. Someone says left indicator. Have I left my indicators on, like? I don't think I have.
I don't know.
Oh,
Mad Cat's pedals you've got.
Who's got Mad Cat's pedals?
Someone's put it's cool, wanted the pedals, but I've got Mad Cats. I mean, I don't know the range. Can you remember when we first started looking at? We looked at Argos, didn't we? And they had the Mad Cats one.
They did, yeah. I don't think they ever sold many of them, to be honest.
I know. Can I remember you? Because if you had, there was something that the shop didn't have, and you thought, I don't care, I'm having a lot if they've got it.
What was that?
I don't know whether you were going to get the Xbox One, but you went into Argos, and if they'd had the Mad Cat wheel setup, I think you were going to get. I think you were going to get the Xbox, the Mad Cats, you know, that whole setup.
More than likely.
That was before, and actually it worked out well because that then I think, I can't remember how on earth, I think we got a graphics card or something, and then you got set away like that, didn't you?
Well, yeah, because I Race Room, downloaded Race Room to my old Advent computer.
And I tell you what, I can honestly tell everybody, the first time we heard sort of Race Room, we were sitting around at Mark's, and
BMW
it was,
Judd.
yeah, and it was on the, and we also saw the Audi, the 90.
Inside Sim Racing.
Aye, it was on the Lakeview, you know,
the hill climb.
Oh, and I still, when I go down that road now, I love the replays on that road.
Are you and your dad in the same room? No, we're not. My dad is 3 hours away in his house, and I'm 3 hours away from him in my house.
Fortunately, we can actually now, we can work in the same room together now.
Mm-hmm.
We've obviously got to the right age and balance of that, like life balance.
Mark, you play private online with your dad, or just on, or non-private? Yeah, non-private. We're on our way from Brest, so there's a couple of lads. I think there's about 5 or 6 people.
Yeah.
I can't actually see exactly how many there is, but I think there's a few.
I mean, I was talking about it this afternoon, one of the shame things for me is it's a shame we couldn't just publicise it, but when we tried, there was obviously something going to have to give. We were either not going to be allowed, I don't know, it was just getting really messy.
Oh, it got even worse when you left.
Oh, did it?
Oh, well, it was far worse than that. I mean, when you were on, we were lucky to get, what, 300-400 people watching.
That's true, actually, you're right.
You know, now, you know, we capped, the most I ever saw was 2,900. And that was on the multiplayer streams, and you know, we were getting 80 plus people in. It was manic.
Yeah, I know. So I do feel for saying, not putting it on the Facebook and saying, we can do this. It is a shame, but they were getting wrecked.
I can guarantee you one thing: we'll not get trolled half as hard if we stick to the DLC.
No,
you just won't.
I'm just doing sort of. Who's just?
What's up?
No, there was yellow truck in front of us. It looked like it was coming back towards us, so I was catching him as just a bit of internet lag, I think.
Will you and your dad ever play a farming simulator together? Can't see why not.
We will. We really, and to be fair, I have got that love of it because it was the first time I got on playing with Mark online, really, you know, chatting anyway.
Yeah.
Because Mark was here, and that's what got me into it. So.
Where's the girl from the right? I can't have her on multiplayer, unfortunately. I always have a girl sitting in the passenger seat.
Hutchie does play farming, doesn't he?
Hutchie, yeah, why? Someone asking?
Yeah.
Where?
Can you play with Hutchins and your dad play?
Oh, yeah.
Farming?
Hutchie does play a farming sim, but again, he can only be on once a week, and, you know, not even that. I mean, he's got his roll cage in his car, and I mean, once he gets his rally car finished, he'll not be on half as much as he's even on now.
And obviously we're getting to the end of January, another month with February, you know, rally season, nights.
They haven't got any cars at the moment, so...
even the Clio?
Yeah, he ripped it off, aye.
Oh, did he?
Oh, aye, he went off a bridge with the son in the car.
Oh, what, in a rally or just out for...
No, in a rally, aye. I landed on a stone and it put a hole through the block. It ripped the car off. It's quite a bad crash, but they thought it was just a reshell job.
Yeah.
So they got a new shell in, that was all fine. But when they pulled the motor out, it had an engine. It had a hole in the bottom of the block. Obviously, it's resized pistons, so custom block. All the machine work needing done.
That's a shame as well. Just answered chat. Yes, I am a Geordie. Well,
No, you're not.
I was born on the outskirts of Newcastle in Stanley.
But you're definitely not Geordie accent.
I know. It's.
People might think you are, but they go and listen to a proper Geordie. I can't even understand them.
I was just going to say that. Yeah, we're actually classed as South Durham.
Yeah. We're on our way to Dijon in France.
Dijon.
Don't say it like you know where we're going.
Well, no, because I was telling you in the Tour of France, it held an important time trial, and the British lad Sean Yates held the record for the fastest time trial in the Tour of France for, and I think it was in the region of 50 kilometres or something, but it was blinking fast. And I don't know whoever beat it, or whether it still stood. I'll have to check. But yeah, it was. I'm pretty sure it was there anyway. Say I was going to go right there.
Yeah, that's why you're not in front.
Exactly.
So you'll have noticed a little bit of a difference between mics from when I was last talking to you.
Oh, actually, yeah, that's right.
You remember?
I mean, to be fair, the one you're on now, it's got a really clear, it's clear and like a dampened sound. The other one was sharper. I know I can't describe
No,
it.
I listened to it. The other one sounded far better, and it just didn't have that background noise.
No,
It didn't. It's like that echo. I mean, it sounds like with this mic, it makes everything sound like I'm actually playing the game sound through speakers.
That's a good point.
It does. It sounds like it's an echo, and some people ask me why do I wear headphones. I'm like, because I don't have any speakers.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I never thought of that.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't actually think about that. But no, it was. I was telling Mum afterwards. I said, "Oh, Mark did phone me back, and that was incredible. Just a little mixer."
Oh, definitely worth having it.
Sorry, lads. Sorry.
What happened?
Just everyone stopped in front of us.
I definitely think there's a lag problem my end. Like.
Yeah, I'm sorry, everybody. I think anyone watching my stream could see that I had no choice, and I had plenty of room as well. Yes, sorry to everyone behind me there. I'm sorry, I didn't know who was there.
Mine's stuttering a bit, like, but
I was just reading a bit of chat and it was on about lag, and then all of a sudden the yellow truck was coming a lot faster, and I thought.
Well, I'm watching the stream on the laptop as well, and there's definitely lag there.
Right. Oh, I mean, we've all. I mean, thankfully the lads behind us were able to stop.
Yeah. Nice
to see Stefan. Not Stephen Hightree to you.
Yeah, Payne and Sons as well as in.
Oh yeah, how you Payne? How's it going? I was saying I was following some of his posts on Facebook over Christmas because I really missed seeing really wanted to hear what everyone got for Christmas, and
what you got next year?
I know, I look forward to that, but there was obviously there'll have been new laptops, and how many people must have got button boxes?
I would think a lot.
Not Brian. I mean, don't get me wrong, lovely to see people getting the stuff together and making them, because obviously we did the same, didn't we?
Oh, definitely, but I am removing comments now that are trying to. Because at the end of the day, with Brian, I'm more than happy for him to advertise on the group because his stuff's affordable. It's very, very high quality for the money. And to be brutally honest, there's people out there saying you can do it cheaper, but not to the same quality.
No, you can't.
Because one of them that was saying that he's doing it cheaper, he's using terrible buttons. He's only using 12 buttons because he's using that board that you've got, the encoder board.
Right. Yeah.
But you're limited to 12 buttons.
You are, yeah.
And then he's saying he's got a joystick as well, but it's a button joystick, so left clicks a micro switch, right clicks a mic. That's not a joystick. Like
No, it isn't.
it's not an access-based
That,
joystick.
that's your arcade joystick.
Exactly. Yeah, well, that's what comes with them kits when you buy them. But they're 20 quid.
Right, well, absolutely.
You know, Brian. You know, especially like a trucking box, he would do you a reasonable trucking box for between 20 and 30 pounds.
Absolutely.
Without the joysticks. So and that, you know, and it's good quality. You know, whether it comes with a table clamp as well or whatever clamping situation you're in.
Exactly.
Uh,
The other thing, it's the experience he's gained from doing them, because he has learned a lot from the first ones we saw.
Yeah.
Which is the whole point of why, you know, and not forgetting as well, when he contacted you, he must have been your first sort of sponsor, as in a bit of equipment, really, and
yeah.
you know what I mean, anyway.
I do, huh? But I'm saying I'm not just, you know, I'm not trying to big him up because he sponsored me.
No, I know that. I was just stating how long he'd been around, you know.
But I mean, 3D printing itself has been a hobby for him for a long
Well,
time. You know, like just printing stuff around the house. I mean, just making stuff with his calipers.
That's what you want, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, enjoyment.
Oh, Stefan's Brian's posted his button box last Thursday, so happy. Oh, I do us a favour, Stefan. When you get it, put a picture on the Facebook page for us. I'm back to keeping an eye on that as well. I do like to read it all. And
Matty Christian says ignored. Have a good evening. Okay, sorry that I missed your message, buddy, but I can't read them all. Shift without the clutch. Okay.
I do apologise to you, Matty, as well.
Someone's wanting me to shift without the clutch. Doesn't sound good without the clutch, I tell you
that. Button box. Where can you get button box? Well, Brian Davison is the chap we're talking about, and that's a Brian Davison button box that I've got, and Mark's got one on his rig. I think you can see it.
There you can, yeah, it's here.
So, to be fair, obviously there's stuff's out there to buy, and you know, me and Mark got stuff once over and cobbled stuff together, but it's not the same as getting it someone.
The one I made for Sean, and obviously did go on to make myself one, was great, and as I say, quality wasn't an issue. Circuit board was 40 quid.
Yeah,
boxes were 20
right.
quid each. It cost me 98 quid to build each one for me and Sean. It's 200 quid for the pair of them. Sean paid for it.
Did you go right here on the?
I just went to the petrol station now.
Can I just answer a question that Lewis Barton's just put on? He's put on thinking about a gaming channel. Any advice? Yes, start. Get it start.
Well, also, from my point of view, why do you want to do a gaming channel?
Oh yeah, well, yeah, that's a good point.
What? That's not. Yeah, because a lot of people are starting gaming channels because they want to make a living and things like that. And from what I can understand and from what I've learned, it's just not going to happen.
No.
At the end of the day.
I thought he was on about just.
Yeah, well, you know, no, I sorry, I was adding to what you're saying. I wasn't saying.
Yeah, I know.
I was just adding to what you were saying. That was all. But there's so many people come on and asking, how do you get subscribers? How do you make your channel big? Well, you don't try. That's how you do it.
Just.
I've never advertised. I've never tried.
No.
I just come on and I enjoy myself and I game and I talk to people and.
No, that was going to be my point. Was you know, just play your games, record them, and try and do maybe something that you haven't seen other people doing. And are you parked up, are you?
I'm just waiting for everyone out the petrol station, you know.
Right, I'll wait till you tell to say it's clear, and I'll just park up behind English.
No, we'll get going.
Sure.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, actually, these lads are in front of me, so I'll let them pull out. Yeah, I do apologise for the lad that we hadn't seen ask a question. It is bad form, and it's easier to not to see something than what people might imagine. So,
definitely.
Let you lads out. If you go out.
Where am I now? We've gone through Rennes and we're on our way to pass through Le Mans.
Le Mans, yeah.
Le Mans, yeah.
Jim Jam Sunny has put on last warning. How many times have I done this? Like I've obviously missed it unless you're talking to somebody.
No, it's the mods are telling them off for something.
Right. Okay. Right. Okay. That's fine. Yeah. Thanks, Stefan, for putting that link on for Button Box. I mean, it is nice seeing people be able to get what they want as well, you know, where you can just, rather than it's a button box. Which way do I go here, towards Le Mans?
I don't know. You're not behind us? Sorry, I just assumed you were behind us.
I made it. Yeah, I don't know, I'll find you.
But yeah, go to Le Mans. Or Le Mans.
Yeah. I'll catch you. I was too busy reading chat.
It's alright, mate. No hassle.
I always do because I want someone's following me and keeping me right. But
Jimmy, the reason they're saying that you got a last warning, I know that you've been very polite and you've apologised for forgetting about the non-swearing rule, but the way that we deal with it is you get a warning, you get a timeout, which is your first warning, and then you get banned. Simple as that, for swearing. So that's why they said last warning, even though you apologise and that, they're just warning you that if you swear again, you're gone.
And like I say, you've got to physically, when you're typing, you've got to physically think what you're putting, so you can't really say you didn't think about it, because you've got to think what you're writing.
Yeah.
Who's got the best sort of, I'm sorry, William, we don't go into that. It's
childish.
Me and Mark have spent a lifetime with, like, you know, we've always had the same kind of hobby, and we've always tried to have as best a thing we can. You know, that's
I mean, to be fair, to use a bit more of a sensible thing, if you want to work on paper, and you go back to 6 months ago before I started the channel, I would say equipment base wise, my dad's was probably a step ahead of myself. Computer wise, we're pretty much the same. We had pretty much the same everything, same seats, same sort of wooden, you know, simulator.
Yeah.
Everything was pretty much the same, apart from my dad's wheel was, I would say, a little bit, it was definitely better, because it's a better wheel, there's no doubt. Not to be better, you know, not to be, or it is better, but the fact is it is. But as I say, the difference is now, my stuff's changed so much because of sponsorship, because of donations. My dad hasn't got that, you know?
No.
So, you know, my stuff has changed, and the amount that's gone into it that you guys have donated, I couldn't have done. I would have still had the same wooden setup with a one screen if I wasn't doing it. I would have done. It's changed so much in 6 months, it's unreal.
I would have said for Mark, if I had to quantify it, like when I was working, if you started off a little business and you had a little old work van, and then as you get going and you can then just slightly get a better van to do your job, Mark's been able to plough money in to get a better van, if you can follow what I mean.
Yeah.
Which he needs for work. So, as I say, I had a couple of things that you're going to break, and as Mark says, over the years, I never really thought about it like that. If you've had to get me computer 3 years, one motherboard or whatever over that time, it's
not an issue.
Especially when you find out what people are paying for, like, say, a Sky subscription, £50, £60 a month or something. I've heard people say.
Yeah, I mean, we were a year, just over a year at the farm, and we were paying £65 a month for BT. That was just BT. That wasn't Sky. That was just BT.
Yeah.
And then we changed it to Sky because BT was terrible.
That's right. So.
You caught up yet?
I mean, yeah, I'm at the back. My whole point is, if something breaks and I need to replace it, I couldn't go back the way. And my next thing will be to save up and change my graphics card. I always said to Mark, I would love to get into the 11 series cards, and I thought when my other one was broken, I thought I was going to have to sort of come a bit earlier, but I'll still try and stretch it out to that.
I mean, what you're using, I can't see why you can't just crack on with that until the 11 series comes out.
It's like I was just thinking about the car. Add the car. We just repaired the car. Both me and Mark have had car repairs, strangely enough. But I think, and it wasn't £1,000, but it wasn't close to £1,000 really.
Yeah, I was 900.
Yeah, so if you then suddenly think, well, oh yeah, that's just on a car repair, yeah, just so, but you just need it. It's what you've got to do. But you don't bat an eyelid. That's my point. Is if you say I've got the car, it's been serviced through its MOT, it's been repaired, and it's cost £900, like or whatever. People think, oh yeah, that's a car price, isn't it? But
My Dirt 4 stream, I forgot to turn the in-game music off, so it got done for copyright, which I already knew midway through the stream, but it was too late. Turn it off then, what's the point? So I decided to just suck it up and enjoy the rest of my stream.
Yeah, well, I was surprised when I saw that, GI Matt, someone will put a link in, and thanks very much. Anyway, anyone who's gone over and subscribed to my channel, I am overwhelmed because, like I say, I came here purely to enjoy the crack and
Is the
support
race
Mark.
room stream up from yesterday? Should be. Yeah, I can't see why not. It's got no music or anything on it, so it certainly should.
I'll be very surprised anybody who didn't know Race Room existed, and then.
Well, a lot of people who follow the channel.
Hi Hutchie, how's it going?
Hey Hutch.
How's that new computer? We were just talking about you before.
Yeah. We were actually about how much he smells and that.
Yeah, when will Sarah let you back on? When do you think you'll be back on?
When he gets less hobbies.
Where are we at the moment? We've just gone past Le Mans, Alexander. What is the charge on dirt? Oh yeah, you've seen that, that's okay. Hiya Lucas and Dean. I actually got through the toll booth without hitting the side.
It's not like you.
Get me.
If one of the guys with the blue trucks wants to come past me and sit in front of me, that's fine, because I'll get bored driving on my own in the front. I don't want to follow my dad though.
Thanks.
I can't. Oh, someone's got a crane.
Oh, where?
I think my D drive is having an issue. It stalls the PC. Tries to stuff on it like Steam. Yeah, I know. I did mention I would have just chucked 2 hard drives in it personally.
Yeah.
You got 2 hard drives, give them, but I mean you got one of them working with Windows on. But to be brutally honest, for the sake of 40 quid for a SATA drive, a terabyte, and then 40 quid for an SSD,
I know.
It's 80 quid. I'd just buy both. Install your Windows on your SSD, install your games on your terabyte, and you're done.
I tell you what, you should try. Hutchie, you should ask Sarah if she fancies a hairdo. She'll say, "Oh yes," and say, "That's okay." And I'm going to spend the money on.
That's not the problem with Hutchie.
Oh, is it not?
No, he's got 12 hobbies. That's the problem. She hasn't got a problem with him being on his computer.
Ah, he's getting greedy.
What she's got a problem with is his rally nights, his RC nights, his rally weekends. He's constantly working 12 hours a day.
Can't do that. You've got to leave it so they've got more than you. Like, as in, he's
having some real lag issues, that man.
We cannot argue your case when you've got all that and Sarah has only got makeup and hair.
And a face.
And self-tanning and... yeah, well, I didn't want to say a face. Like, I mean, that makes it sound like it's like a roadwork.
So you come on Hutchie, or what? What you on in the next 8 minutes? Oh, my headphone's going to die. That's not good.
Marty built a computer all by himself.
Excellent, man.
Yeah, you should be pretty chuffed with it.
And it didn't go bang. That's an achievement.
Oh, the yellow truck's got some serious coming backwards and forwards.
I just said that. The one with the crane on.
No, a lad called Ken.
Oh, he was on last night. He was terrible.
Which way do I go at the junction, Marky?
There shouldn't be a junction.
I've got a right-hand turn there. You could go right or straight on.
Out straight. I honestly don't know. I don't think no, we haven't turned off. I don't think. Depends how far
Right,
back
then.
you are. We're just coming up to
Right.
the A6 toll booth.
Hutchie can't come on, he's working. That's not called work, that's called pleasure.
No, he'll be at the garage working on the rally cars.
I thought he meant he was with,
No.
you know.
He's got his cage in on his rally car.
Aye, it's looking nice. I hope you keep putting the build pictures on, Hutch. I do, yeah, as you know, I am partial to.
So where are you?
I'm just coming up to the toll booth.
Excellent.
So,
Bought another brand new gaming PC. Well, you must be
Oh,
doing
yeah.
well.
quite, you are doing well for yourself. What happened to the other one? You didn't have that. You only had that last summer.
5 months.
Yeah.
Well, he got it when I was just after I started streaming, so it can't be that long ago.
I know. GI, Matt, we are heading to Dijon.
Someone used you like a hotel. Yeah,
Petrol station, doing RC stickers for someone. Ah,
that's what he's doing. And he said someone like used him like a hotel. I warned him. I even phoned you and told you. I had lots to do.
oh, is Hutchie on about getting invaded by the Scottish?
That's what he's saying. But he was meant to do it last weekend, but someone used me like a hotel.
Oh, I tell you what, I don't even know how you managed that because they're hard to get out of bed, them two.
Who was two?
Yeah,
How? Emma's up before everyone.
she was never up before everyone before.
She was like.
Kenworth, 1998, that's a good name, buddy.
Oh, that was close.
Where, Matt, did you have to set up wheel on this game? Did you have to set up wheel on this? Yeah. Well, I had no trouble with mine, so
No,
I don't know.
I had no bother. You had more trouble reading that than what I had setting my wheel up.
I did actually. For some reason, I could see the words. It was just they were forming in my head wrong. What button boxes do
All
I
of
have?
them.
I've got a couple of came originally from Derek Spears, but I got them off eBay. So, and they were made to mount either side of my Fanatic base, but I just made another mount for them and put them over that way. And because I used to have a keyboard over here, and then I kindly got Chris off the farm. Christian, Christian Taylor organised a button box for myself as a surprise, which was fantastic, you know. So that's my farming one.
Ken, you can't come and sit in front of us and lag like mad with the yellow truck.
Simulating game. Oh yeah, well, I love just banter with everybody, mate. It's a shame you can't have one massive conversation, isn't it? But
Thanks,
we
buddy.
just can't. But we love reading the chat. Like I say, you take the chat away and people joining in. I mean, me and Mark used to chat about all sorts anyway. So I mean,
We did a bit like. It's mainly your fault, like, but.
we have had some laughs in the past. So that's for sure.
Do I mix my own liquid? I will try to make my own. No, I don't. I don't bother. I just got 300 ml of liquid from from a vape shop in Bishop because it was. I thought it was really good price. So.
We're on Europe 1. No, Europe 1, aren't we?
Yeah.
Server 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Massey Power's asking, is War Thunder any good? I mean, well, I love it. But again, moreover, it's free to play. And everything's free on it, as long as you play. Just you don't have to spend a jelly bean on it. I know it makes it harder, but obviously you don't have to, and that's a good thing. So if you've got a half decent gaming setup, then I know fine well even something like what was I was using a 750 on mine, wasn't it?
750
An old
Ti, yeah.
750 Ti. And it was working on one screen. I could perfectly play. I did play on my laptop, but it obviously I'm just used to big screens now. And oh, it is hard. Like, you know, you do it because you've got to do it. But when I got back home and put all this on, it was like, whoa, the size of the tank. So, how much did you pay for 300ml liquid, Marky?
25 quid.
And right, GI, we're going to Dijon, mate. I don't know if any of the mods might just add in Dijon, or I don't know if it helps. He's asked a couple of times. Right, Alexander's buy thing for 500ml. Is that what he said?
I've got no idea, I just chose not to read it.
Ah, okay.
I was thinking I've been with you and your dad for a very long time and feel part of the family. Okay. But Dad's not been on for a good while.
No, unfortunately, it was just
Hey,
a
Mark
bad
and Neil,
laptop
Ben
for
King,
you.
how are you doing?
Hello.
What gear shifter, Neil? My dad's got all Fanatic equipment, so shifter, pedals, wheel, and wheel, extra wheels. It's all Fanatic. The only thing he doesn't have is the Fanatic handbrake.
No, and it just looks so flimsy. I've no doubt it actually works and all that, but I could have bought it once it was on that thingy Wednesday, Friday.
I know. It just doesn't look strong. Like,
I actually had it in the basket, ready to pay, and I did what I normally do, and I thought, right, I'll wait till tomorrow, and if I've changed my mind,
yeah.
and it came out. But going back to the gear stick, again, we saw that when we were first looking at Race Room, and you can't help looking at gear, and I saw a picture of this shifter.
Yeah.
And it was just one of them. It had the bigger gear knob on that I've got the other spare gear knob, which is that sort of sequential one.
Yeah.
And I just said to Mark, I'm going to have that one day.
And you did.
And so obviously I knew nothing about any of the others, anything. It was irrelevant. But I think Mark's still managing to. Mark's been testing a set of pedals for us. We got years ago. What did I get? A Porsche GT3.
You got the Porsche, the Fanatic Porsche GT3 wheel. I can't think what you paid for it, but you got the version 1.
They were 200 quid.
Right, there you go, and the version 1 pedals.
The version 1 pedal. Now, Mark said he'll just try out the pedals just to sort of give a bit of feedback. So he hasn't finished testing yet.
Not yet.
But you know, one day you'll be able to say, yeah, I think they're good, Dad, you should keep them. But
Coils away me smoker.
oh no, not the coil.
They have to sell them with these newer coils in them. They're like they're oversized and it's for regulation poo, you know.
Oh, is it?
Aye, so they put you 2 good coils in the box and then they said this big one, but it seems a waste not to use it, but you only get a couple of days out of it and it burns.
Oh, that's not good.
It's useless.
Or is that
Same with the glass. They sell it now with like a really small glass so you can't fill the tank too much.
Yeah.
Stupid, same as the liquid. Can't sell anything over 10ml with nicotine in it. 10ml.
That was a question for you, maybe, mate. You can answer for JT Army with regards to mods. He's downloaded the Scania 143 for ETS2. It's in a zip folder, and does it just go into the folder like Farm Sim 17?
I can't remember with the 143. If you open the zip, it might just have. Oh, was I meant to turn right there? I was, wasn't I? Right, I'm gonna do some reversing, boys. We need to go right there. Take a right if you can.
Is it right and right again, or no, just these one? Yeah,
But no, what I was gonna say was. Yeah, so what I was gonna say was, check out your. Oh, hang on. I Can't talk and reverse. Bear with us.
I know. There's
The
a lad going wrong way up the motorway
yeah, it's me, innit?
there.
With a boat on. So
Guess he's
anyway,
going the right way.
open up the folder, and if it's just got a white document in it, that document just wants to go straight into the mods folder. You'll have to wait for me, I'm miles behind.
Just on top of the bridge, mate. You've waited for me plenty, so it's, why is the game snowing? I don't know where this keeps coming from. I turned it off last time. I'm just making sure I don't go wrong with it. Right, let's have a look. Something in graphics, is it? Or the mods. Winter mod is off.
Yeah,
And
once you've turned it off, it'll still snow. There's no snow on the ground though.
No, but no.
It won't stop until they take it out. They'll take it out soon.
Oh, it's because of the winter.
Yeah, because of the winter mode.
Ah,
Once they
well,
take
makes
that out, it'll stop.
sense. Yeah, if you see someone spin, you're right, mate. going the opposite direction. Yeah, this truck was coming backwards with a boat on, so someone had obviously messed up really bad. Andrew, okay, Andrew, see you later. Yeah, it
Robinson,
does
is he
look-
off, is he?
Yeah, it does look hard reverse on mine. It's you can't really do it, because you get kicked, wouldn't you?
Well, and they've got a boat on, and it's a single carriageway, dual carriageway.
Alright, right, see, turn off seasonal effects.
You good to go, or you want me to slow down?
Oh no, I'll come.
Why is your
Oh,
shifter
well,
on the right if you are in Britain? Because all the cars that I've ever played on racing games, most of the racing games that I play, the cars are left-hand drive only. Therefore, I felt like I was getting sick of always having my shifter on the left and being in a left-hand drive vehicle. So I decided to just put it on the right and get used to it.
And I spent probably 30 years driving on the roads, and as you can imagine, I can manage on the with it on
Yours
the
is
right.
right though, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm just saying about the gearbox sort of side. Otherwise, I would have done what Mark's done.
Yeah.
Uh,
Even like today, all the rally cars I drove, all left-hand drive.
yeah, totally
I
get
think
you. I
there's
mean,
only the Mark II Escort that's right-hand drive.
yeah. Oh yeah, you're absolutely right. There's only, I mean, and there you go. There's which way do I go here, Dijon? Yes, straight on. You know that Automobilista?
Yeah.
Gives you the choice. Which do you want to be in, the left or the right?
Does it?
Aye.
You still play that,
So-
do you?
Yeah, I mean, when the obviously there's quite a lot over the Christmas period, and I just haven't bothered. I was merely, coming on for War Thunder for a little bit, and maybe a bit of farming. Farming's really been good. It's been a good mental thing, farming.
It's good farming, I love farming.
Really, really want to thank, if you notice who let me have a go on the map. Like I would like to
Paradise.
thank them. Yeah, I'd like to thank them for that, because it is good in a way when we could both play up, then you could point out things and what things that you both notice, isn't it?
It's not coming up Mark's dad's live. My dad isn't live. My dad's
No.
got a channel, but he's not live.
I can't be live on both. Then
Why?
you can't be live on both, can you? 'Cause I've got one feed which goes to you, to me webcam.
Aye. Well, as I say, you could just not have your webcam on.
Nah, I'm just no.
See, if you, on a serious note, if you did ever want to stream on your channel while you're on with me, which you say you're not bothered at the minute, but you never know.
No.
But if you ever do want to, it's actually easier than overlaying what I do now, because I can actually just put your stream in my stream.
Oh, right.
So you know your stream?
Yeah,
I can literally stick that in my stream where your webcam is.
right.
It's
I
just as easy.
know. I mean, I just personally had never really thought about it. The only reason for me War Thunder was, it's just that interactive with people again, which I missed from work. So,
Well, I'm gonna do one more job and then that'll be me, I think.
yeah, mum wanting to go to bed at 11, so that'll be great for me.
I was aiming to be off for about 11 because I've been on most of the day, and as I say, most people are looking and think, oh, he hasn't actually put much up because me Dirt Valley stream was taken off me Dirt 4,
Yeah.
but it was still 2.5 hours. I
Yeah,
was
that's
on.
true. It's a long time to, a long time to spend, and then just. Because what did I get taken off for exactly the same? I was a Euro truck. I had the truck radio on. I think it was an American truck or something.
Yeah.
I can't remember what
You did it on
but
purpose though, didn't you? To see if it would pick it up.
Yeah, well,
And it
yeah,
did.
yeah, it did. Yeah, I was quite impressed, really. You must be dropping your load off, are you?
Yeah.
I'll keep my load on, and I'll just follow you to wherever you go next.
Yeah, so I'm going to get another job. What's your dad's channel called? RC Tanks Army, and it will be in the... I really need to just put that in the description, to be honest. I keep forgetting.
It's alright, sir. Excellent, excellent, you got both setups on screen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Mark's done well. I mean, we did have a bit chew on last night, but it was harder than it ever needed to be, wasn't it? It was always okay. I don't even know what actually changed in the.
To be honest, I don't even care.
No, that's true.
Right, I'm going to Met, and then that'll be my last job.
Right, so Met it is. When I find it. Oh, I must go to the garage in Dijon because I don't know if I've got it yet.
But I don't know. I had a bit of a dodgy turn yesterday, I think, and had a good old digging of my harnesses, so I finally ordered some harness pads.
They're
just so bloody expensive.
But you're gonna.
I know, because it was every time I walked away and I was sore, and I was like, oh, I should have had harness pads on. But then obviously I got over that, and then I was like, oh, it's 50 quid for harness pads. It's a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
And I'm like, I don't technically need them now, because I'm alright. But then you have one and you're like, oh god, my shoulders. Because I tell you what, they hurt. Especially these, the 3-inch ones.
Yeah,
But they're definitely better than the skinnier ones, because it's more like surface area.
I mean, what I worry, I mean, before you could break your fiberglass chair, which is good because at least something give before you, because the weakest part's always got to go first. And
that's what we were worried about with bones.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Especially with your spine. That.
But you know, what can I do? Do nothing. You know, it's.
No, honestly, Mark, I totally get it.
It is difficult. I know what I mean. I'm putting myself. The pain side of it, it's not too bad at the minute because I'm not having many, but I'm still putting myself through the pain side of it just so I can sit and game, so I can sit and enjoy myself.
Totally get it.
My headset might die because it's bleeping to say that it's got no battery left.
Sorry lads, I didn't realise anyone was behind me.
Right, so I'm parked at the traffic lights ready to go when you are.
I'm at a set of traffic lights as well.
Do you not at these ones though?
Like, where are you? You honk your horn and I'll find you.
I'll find you, there you are. Right, turn left.
Right. Follow the lads in. Oh, sorry lads, I forgot.
Oh, he was going well.
What an incomplete ball. Sorry lads, I really apologise. Matthew said left, so I did. I never checked my mirror. Oh my dears.
We've got a few trucks down here.
Oh, sorry lads.
Oh, there's a boatman there. Right, you on your way. Oh, have you just turned off?
You said turn left.
Yeah, so go straight down there and then you're with me. I'm at the lights now. Then we're going right. Okay? So
Okay.
go all the way
okay.
down to the bottom so you can't go any further. You'll see another 10 trucks waiting.
I'll put my right arm out this time. Hey, I'm sorry, lad. He just marked the turn left, and I turned. It wasn't for the horns, and I thought, oh,
Right,
what
you
am I
good?
doing now? Yeah, good to go, mate. Now I'm behind Bambi. Oh, Brian. Hello, Brian. How are you keeping, mate?
Brian! I used to know a guy called Brian.
I met a guy called Brian once.
He was going to do a handbrake for us, but
There was a
just never
real
seen him
fit-
since.
lad used to work for Sky and moved on.
Reelwood Silver Gaming, tell Mark, tell your dad. My dad's got chat open so you can talk to him.
Yeah, definitely. I'll read as much as possible.
Yeah, I actually want to start mixing my own liquid as well, to be honest, but I am going to do it with the help of Brian once he gets a couple of minutes. But yeah, it's something I am going to do in the future, but I'm just going to wait until I move because, to be honest, I just don't have any room to do anything here. I don't even have a desk to sit at to mix liquid and that because it's got loads of stuff on it.
I know,
What were you waving your hands for?
because I got told to wave.
Right.
I did a no-hander. Oh, it's going to change again. I'm doing range. I love doing the range.
Hey, Brian, I've had a couple of people asking for me to do like a video on the handbrake when I get it back,
Right.
and then they're going to buy a handbrake and send it to you for you to do a conversion kit on it or something.
Ooh,
So I will do that video. I'm assuming you've told them that I'm going to do a video. I'm assuming. Have you seen my trailer yet?
No, I haven't caught it just on it. I thought as soon as we get back onto as the helicopter just went past. As soon as you get onto the sort of autobahn or whatever they call it down here.
You're going to come past.
Yeah,
You need to see my trailer.
I will when I get there.
Well, there's two
Right.
trucks just had a bit of a fight behind me. That yellow truck and the DAF.
Yeah, Brian just mentioning normal health issues and all that. Well,
Oh, I forgot to tell you, his leg fell off.
bloody hell.
No ideal, is it?
That isn't. How did you manage? Well,
Decked it, didn't he?
God.
Where are
did I
they
say last
driving
night?
to?
No,
What you
like
saying there?
what did I say last night? Like a no-armed person trying to eat cornflakes.
Yeah,
Where did that come from?
I don't know.
I haven't had any. No one's come up with any names for them unfortunate things.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you. Where are you?
I'm coming. I'm behind Bambi. I'm just coming up to the where you put your money in. Right, driving to Metz. Yeah, we're going to Metz. Yeah, on a serious note, Brian. Yeah, I hope all's all right, and you got to look after yourself, buddy.
May I be a part of the leadership team on Discord? I haven't even done the Discord yet. I need to because some idiot made a Discord in my name with my profile picture and then had bloody adult behaviour all over it. So I got reported. Aye.
My God.
I had other bloody good YouTubers contacting me saying, we're getting fans in complaining about your Discord. I don't even have a Discord. Complaining that, the 10 or 11 year old and they've gone into Discord and it's littered in adult behaviour. It's got it's just not need.
That's disgraceful.
And it's fine. I was the one that was advertising the mods Discord for them, but I hadn't been on. I just assumed they were grown up enough to make their own Discord and make their own name like Mark's Mods or I don't know, something bloody simple. Not Mark Armstrong Gaming with my profile picture.
Honestly, it blows. I mean, I don't know why. I don't know why I get surprised. It's just because someone's got to physically do it. So you've got to think about it. It's not an accident. So I find it very hard to take in. I mean, most people would do some on a good turn before a bad turn. It's just, I'm always amazed.
I'm still waiting for you, mate.
Well, I'm behind. Oh, I'm behind Amanda now. Where's Bambi gone? Bambi, where have you gone? She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. I used to sing to Mark when he used to make his tea when he was a kid. He loved it.
I vape too much. 30 mils in 2 days. That seems excessive.
Are you drinking it?
Yeah, what you doing with it?
It's not medicine.
Are you rubbing it on yourself?
Oh, I've just thought of something else as well.
Oh no. No, it's child friendly. This drink.
We've got to come up with another name.
Neil's ran Bambi over. That's where he's gone.
I don't know where he's gone. He was there because it was the first thing out of my mouth. I must have lost him at the toll booth. Bambi, come on, where are you? Has anyone seen Bambi? Come on, Bambi.
Where are you? Where are you though? You're not waiting for him, are you?
No, I'm behind Amanda now.
Where are you? I just want you to see me trailer.
Right, I'm going to do an overtake here. Right, come on, Amanda, let me past. I've got to get to the front.
I've just
Let
seen
the
you
dog see the
webcam
rabbit.
and you flat out.
Yeah, dog see the rabbit. Oh, there's been a coming together. Crikey, mate. Sorry, lads.
God, you're moving well, aren't you?
Bambi, I found him. Bambi.
I'm watching your cam. You're absolutely flat out.
I don't know how I got through.
Have you still got your board on?
Yeah, I got through with me board. I don't know if I hit anybody. That was mental. I nearly ran into Bambi. Someone was saying I'd run him over. I nearly did. He was on the right.
I can see the boat coming. I saw your boat before
He's
you.
coming round the corner. Told you I was coming.
Yeah, have a look at my trailer on your way past at 90 mile an hour.
Right, oh, I'll go into 11 now. Right, hang on, it's a bit stuttery. Power's a bit stuttery. 143 power. Oh, I like that. Adam Taylor. Right, what have you got on? That's just a box trailer.
What?
You've just got a box on the back.
Oh, you can't see it.
A Pantechnicon, or whatever they're called.
Oh, that's a
Just
shame. It's got Christmas parcels on it.
I nearly killed everybody. Hey, Hutchie, right?
Is he still here?
Yeah. Right, Hutchie. This is serious, right? Because it's really
God, because
getting
you
me
do
now.
serious. Go on.
Like over Christmas and things like that, you're sitting in company and all that, and everyone's watching a bit of telly, and then all of a sudden, even in the middle of the day, so it's got nothing to do with child friendly, but all of a sudden, there's a product for women mentioning private parts, and I'm just thinking, whoever came up with the name, do you know what I mean? And we need to find a new name for it. So I'm just trying to think of a name that we could use.
How, you know, jokes aside, how did you get out of the hospital at the weekend? How didn't it keep you in?
But why would you name the...
I saw that when you were sitting in the corner, right? I was walking back out one day with them and I went, so which one of them had the stroke? Was it my granddad or my dad?
that was when I was really bad.
I said, are we taking my granddad home or is it my dad we're taking? I can't work out which one it is.
I honestly think, right, you could call it flange cream, right? Because, no, seriously, because it doesn't mention a private part, does it?
No.
It's got the,
no, that's the bit
nothing
that you
rude.
weld onto a pipe of flange.
Yeah, there's nothing rude about flange.
No.
You're not saying.
Oh,
it's
someone's come up
related to
your
anybody.
inside.
He's done
Oh, he's
well.
going to hit someone. He's going to hit them.
How did I miss that? How on earth did I miss that? I have no idea. He must have gone like one of them force field things or whatever. I don't know. I missed him anyway.
Oh dear, here we go again.
No, you know what I mean though. It's like, right, if you're
No,
watching it,
I keep telling you, nobody knows what you mean.
right, you've got your
Only
your
people
auntie.
with the same illness know what you mean.
No, you're right. Oh, shut up, man. You're watching the James Bond film on an afternoon, right? On
Right.
a Christmas afternoon, right?
Right?
And you've
Is that what
Granny
you watch at Christmas? James
Aye.
Bond.
before the Queen's speech. Yeah,
Right, go
you've
on.
got
Right, go on.
your Granny, your auntie, you know, a couple of other women that have blown in.
I've got the gist, like, yeah.
And then, so you're sitting down, you've watched a bit of that, and then all of a sudden, Vajisan, and about, you know, how you're having problems with dryness and itching and, like, problems. You can see people getting a little bit discomfort about it. So I think we need to come up with another name.
What? Well, I mean, flange cream's no better, is it?
Yeah, but it doesn't mention your private part. It doesn't say, look, I'm a private part. Has your private's gone smelly? What's that other stuff that, did you see that, that stuff that you spray in the toilet for your poo? No, I'm seriously, what was it called? Poo away or something. No, you know what I mean. You know exactly what I'm on about. You, I know you do.
Poo away? What the hell's poo away?
What's it called, man? VI poo or something. Aye, VI poo. Aye, Bambi. I'm behind Bambi again. Itchy Nanny, that's a good one, Brian. That's a Japanese motorcycle, Itchy Nanny.
Oh, God.
Oh, Vipu. Anyway.
Right,
so,
go on.
VI2, right? I mean, and you're going to send it as a present, so you're going to open your stocking, or you open it in front of people and you roll up VI2, and all of a sudden, I don't know, you're not going to say, wow, that's good.
How have I got through life with a dad like you?
No, I'm just saying it. I don't understand how.
What you need to do, right, when we finish this, you've got to watch the stream back and listen to yourself.
No, I'd never come back out.
Oh, someone's fallen over. Someone's done a poo.
You need VI poo. Poo away.
Let's take a box of matches, Neil, yeah.
Smell away or poo away.
Right, how we doing here?
VI poo. Why would you even mention your jobby? You wouldn't, would you?
No, especially on a trucking stream.
I mean, why would you even bring up personal dryness?
Why would you bring it up on your son's Euro truck stream?
On Christmas Day, right, you've got smelly poo, you've got vaginal itchiness, and then vaginal dryness, and then the hair's not right, the skin has gone awful, so you need filler for that now, and then you need something to make it look brighter or darker or whatever they do, and then you've got eyelashes, which I don't even know what to do with them things. Honestly, that was all on Christmas Day. Unbelievable. VI poo. I mean, a boardroom of people, right, and they say, right, we've got this product, and we've come up with a cracking name for it.
I'm not even talking anymore.
I reckon, right, it's sort of someone like ourselves who's got round the table and said, right, come up with the most ridiculous name and see if we can sell it. VI poo.
Have you just seen that one?
Or what?
Look, read the chat. T-Dog,
God.
Tricks, Gaming.
What's he put? Smelly blue French came back to the side all around the Queen's. Yeah, honestly, like, why? Why would you do it? I mean, it must have cost a fortune, right, to get them adverts on over Christmas.
Right, I don't need my antidepressive pills anymore. I've got daily dose of Neil. I know. Completely agree.
Honestly, some of the things that you say though, and you just think, how on earth did they get past the like first stage of
Poodles.
It's almost like a joke thing, isn't it? You think, you know, like
how much can we get away with on Christmas Day?
Yeah, the new person in the office has come up with this silly name and think, oh, let's see if we can get that through. VI poo.
If you want to know the actual full reason for the belts, there is a video in the description explaining my health problems. Someone cut Neil's mic before we all get banned. I know.
No, but if you think about it, right, my point is, I'm not mentioning anything. that
Why is he
isn't-
still talking about poo? I don't know. No one's even answering him, and he's still going.
It's obviously got into my head. Not the poo, but right. I need to park up somewhere. I think.
Right, red spanner.
Right, red spanner.
That's the
here
end
we
of
go.
the stream.
Right, it's been a blast again, lads.
I mean, it'll be. We'll make a point of it being longer next time. Like tonight was more about trying to get the camera and making sure we could get some sort of camera working. Oh, there's a gear in there somewhere, boy.
I wouldn't care, you know, when we were doing War Thunder and it was like, oh, yeah, we lost.
There's lost poo. I've just come across you. Where you going? You just still got your boat on.
Oh no, I was trying to get it in the garage.
Is your truck broken?
It's no, it's no, I'm actually alright. Actually, funny enough. I think I'm just going to park here. Actually,
What? Just leave it there.
you know, when you look at your old granddad and you think, "That's why I think I've worn him out." So, oh, I mean, number 3 won't work. I'm under a bridge. I can't do me reversing.
Just turn it off. It'll be safer for everyone.
I went for you know your number 3 cam when you get to the red spanner.
Ah, you're under a bridge, but I'm saying if you just turn your truck off and leave it where it is, that'll be safer for everybody.
Oh, I think I'm going to try a U.
You think that's
I look-
sensible?
I love
What
the
are you
caterpillar
doing?
tracks in one's got. I'm trying to go out and get up with everyone's work.
You're getting in everyone's way by the look at it. Why don't you press F7 and get rid of your boat?
I never thought.
You know that thing that's really getting in your way?
Oh god! Right, watch it. I'm going to take it to all the parking bays. You know, like
Right,
someone with
this
a
is my
car
dad,
back
so when he
there.
knocks his truck off, I'll be able to hear him.
Right. Oh, thank God, the truck's off.
Right, there you go, guys. That's my dad's truck for you. So, anyway, big shout out to you all, and there will be some more multiplayer streams in the future. At this moment in time, I will only be doing multiplayer streams with my dad, because otherwise it's just a big mess on. I have to do multiplayer with my dad anyway, because obviously we can't not. So yeah, other than that, there will be more multiplayer streams in the future together. And you know, big shout out to the chat moderators, a big shout out to the 300 still watching, and yeah, for me and my dad, we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, great to see you all again. See you later.